Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Tanaka with a WBZ News update. A driver is due in court today after a deadly hit-and-run crash in Middleton. Chelsea Diaz and Kenny Milanez were killed Saturday on 495 North. They're just driving to work with two other people when police say Katrina Wynn hit their truck from behind, then took off. Police say she was driving with a suspended license. We're told Wynn later turned herself into police. She now faces several charges, including motor vehicle homicide. The families are trying to raise enough money to give the two victims a proper burial in their home country of Brazil. Election day, of course, tomorrow. Polls show a tight race in New Hampshire. A recent poll from UNH shows 51% of Granite State respondents have or will vote for Vice President Harris. 46% say they're voting for former President Trump. Voting begins at midnight in New Hampshire. As in previous years, a handful of voters in the tiny town of Dixville Notch will be the first in the nation to cast their ballots. And brush fires continue to pop up all over New England. A stubborn fire in Middleton continues to burn. Crews say the fire's about 195 acres, is 70% contained. Fire generating a lot of smoke. People who live nearby are advised to keep their windows and doors closed. Time now for a check of your next weather forecast. Here's meteorologist Jason Michael.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about that fire danger here and also when might we get some more rain to move back in. The long-term forecast, again, is showing that we're going to be drier than average. We're only a sliver of above average precip across central and also western Mass. Even just a little bit of rain is not going to do too much damage because we have an enlarging sort of area of drought conditions, severe drought we're now in as far as the Boston Metro is concerned. A nice south wind as we're just south of this big old H there. There's the area of high pressure. Warm front will also be pulling in a lot more milder weather as we get towards the afternoon. 50s are going to be on tap. And look at that, another severe weather potential now moving through the Arklatex region where yesterday the severe weather potential was across Oklahoma. As we get into the afternoon, more clouds are going to be developing before overnight showers are going to be sort of spraying the region. It's mainly actually going to be right along the state line north into the Granite State of New Hampshire. And look at that, a little bit of the Merrimack Valley will likely get in on the activity just the same. Upper 60s and even low 70s develop for Election Day tomorrow afternoon. If you're hitting the polls early tomorrow morning, we'll be in the 50s and around the mid to upper 60s around high noon. And even into the afternoon, partly cloudy skies will give way to some of the upper 60s and 7 p.m. will be around 60 degrees. So again, a really nice election day and certainly will not be any sort of weather impedances to allow for you to get to the polls. We'll be around 70 degrees tomorrow, breezy winds into the afternoon. Same goes for Wednesday. The only difference, we're actually going to be warmer on Wednesday. As we get towards the end of the week, cooler weather will likely descend after a passage of a cold front. We'll be in the 30s and 40s to start on Friday morning, around 60 in the afternoon and back into the 50s for this upcoming weekend, Chris.
All right, Jason. This has been a WBZ News Update. I'm Chris Tanaka. Have a great day.